Hello everybody, Gbenga Olatunji here. Still on SFM, Strategic Financial Management. We want to introduce ourselves to the first chapter and sub-topic under the first chapter, which is strategy definition and the nature of strategic financial management is what we are going to be looking at now. Strategy definition and the nature of strategic financial management. But before we go into it, it's good that we introduce the whole chapter. That is what's going to be next after the definition of strategy and the nature of strategic financial management to ourselves. So we are going to be having strategic financial management. We are going to be discussing the financial objectives. We are going to be discussing treasury function, stakeholders. We are going to be discussing corporate social responsibility and the ethics side of things, the ethical issue in the financial management environment. Then we are going to review the chapter. So under strategic financial management as a topic, we will look at the definition and the nature of the financial management, which we are going to look at right away. And after now, we will be talking about the financial objective, looking at the corporate strategy and the primary corporate objective of an organization. Then we look at wealth maximization, maximizing profits, and the theories and ideologies that support them. We are going to be looking at growth in earning per share, measuring the achievements of financial objective and how to go about achieving it. Don't forget, it's a long-term venture. Financial objectives, we are going to conclude on this subtopic. Then we are going to examine the three decisions that are attached directly to the role of financial manager. Then we move on to treasury, and under treasury we are going to be looking at the role of treasury function, the cash flow forecasting and management of cash flow for an organization, the financing for long-term and short-term financing and investment options so that we will not mismatch sources of short-term finance, sources of long-term finance, financial risk management, possible risk of operating a treasury department in an organization. Of course, for an organization to have a treasury department, it must be a large organization. Then the treasury department as a profit center on its own. Then we look at stakeholders, and under stakeholders we'll be looking at how to manage conflicts between different stakeholders. Agency theory, we are going to be looking at incentive scheme to ensure that agency issue is or are minimized. After that, we'll be looking at corporate social responsibility of an organization, and we are going to be looking at CSR principles. We are going to be looking at stakeholders that relate to CSR. We are going to be looking at the effect of CSR adoption on an organization, and after that we will look at the ethical issues that may arise in financial management, especially looking at the content of corporate code of ethics. And we are going to summarize everything after the whole series is done. You should be able, and by that time you should be able to explain the meaning of financial strategy and the strategic financial management. You should be able to explain it by that time. Having gone through this series, we should be able to explain the formulation of corporate objective, the processes involved, and identification of primary corporate objective. Must be able by then to explain how other objectives are linked to the primary objective of an organization, whether financial or otherwise. Treasury function, you should be able by that time to explain it and have an understanding of how it works. Definition and the list of stakeholders, you should be able to generate it and identify their interests in every organization. You should be able to define what corporate social responsibility CSR is and how it affects an organization and why organizations do corporate social responsibility. These are what is going at this and many more are what we are going to be looking at in this series. And we are loved that you subscribe, click the notification button, like, comment, share to other friends so that they too can have the benefit of this video just as you are enjoying it. From G James Associate Channel, Gbenga Olatunji is my name. We are value to life. We are value to your businesses.